As the world continues to generate more electronic waste, countries are grappling with the challenge of how to safely dispose of that waste. According to the United Nations e-waste monitor, in 2019, Africa generated 2.9 million metric tons of electrical and electronic equipment waste. One homegrown solution comes from Western Kenya by way of repurposing and giving the e-waste a second lease on life. Jesse Chenge witnessed that transformation. Electronics in Bungoma town. Here, technicians are busy taking apart old electronic devices and building new ones from the old parts.
Wakati umekuja mabadiliko ya teknolojia, tukakuja na equipment ambazo ni digital. Sasa utapata kama TV za analog. Watu wanakuletea hapo. Unamwambia sasa iweze kuwa repaired na kuachia hapo na anaenda. So unakuwa na shida ya kudispose machine kama hizo, ndio unakuta sasa zimekuwa nyingi sana katika workshop yako, na pengine umepata mahali padogo ambao hawawezi kuchukua nafasi hizo equipment zote.
They are also affecting the person handling them directly by minimizing or rather compromising the quality of air that this particular electrician utilizes in his environment of work.
When an electronic appliance is faulty or has reached the end of its life, it's easy to simply discard it into the environment and purchase a new one. However, one of the ways in which electronic waste can be managed is by dismantling it in order to prolong the life of another appliance.
So issues on dumping, we have to even to go to empower people so that they can be able to know how to be able to repair their own devices.
These wastes, when they are not well disposed of, because they are electronics and they are not well disposed of, it brings a lot of issues health-wise to us.
Electronic waste or e-waste is one of the fastest growing waste streams in the world. And according to the United Nations Global E-Waste Monitor, Africa generated 2.9 million metric tons of electrical and electronic waste in 2019. Less than 1% of that amount is recycled, with the rest ending up in landfills or dump sites. Some elements found in e-waste can cause cancer and seep into the groundwater, causing poisoning. Compounding the problem is the dumping of e-waste on the continent under the guise of donations or products for sale. Scientists say part of the answer lies in regulating e-waste management, but only a handful of countries on the continent have enacted e-waste specific policies and legislation.
Africans, we should be able to be careful of what we receive in terms of donations, because some of these donations have serious implications, which probably the donors would not want to expose their own people.
And so, organizations such as the Waste Electrical and Electronic Equipment Center have taken matters into their own hands. They pay for scavenged electronic waste dropped off at various collection points.
Now that as Africans we have not made a formal way of handling probably e-waste, it will be able to cause serious problem, particularly on the aspect of enhancing the level of carcinogenic compounds in our working environment.
Many institutions have e-waste, and many of the institutions, they are not aware of the dangers of e-waste. And more so, we came up with a program, a disruptive program that can be able to assist on issues on prevention of the e-waste not to go to the dumping.
These champions of the environment taking the long-term view that e-waste management should be part and parcel of our everyday lives.